Please, God, make this end.
From foreign countries to local jurisdictions, everyone's dropping COVID restrictions. That's a rhyme. But will COVID fanatics still seethe when normal people are free to breathe? First, no more COVID mania for friends in Scandinavia. Well, they like rhymes over here. The Prime Minister of Finland, an actual place, has announced they'll be ending all COVID restrictions next month. That follows neighboring Denmark, the home of cheese, who scrapped their restrictions starting today. England lifted the last of their restrictions, and Ireland also dropped theirs days before that. Hopefully, Europe will inspire us, although I'm not sure it's worth the soccer. But it sounds like Americans are ready to follow suit. A new poll finds that 70% of Americans agree with the statement, it's time we accept that COVID is here to stay, and we just need to get on with our lives. Finally, we're more sick of mandates than COVID. And here's a shocker. That same poll found a partisan divide between who thinks it's time to move on, 89% of Republicans versus 47% of Dems. And 98% agreed we should still keep a mask over Nancy Pelosi's face. Either way, February 1st, looks damn good. It's almost over, because the dominoes are already following. And like a lesbian coming out of the closet, we're all saying no more mandates. Saw that joke coming like a frisbee in the desert. Colorado dropped its vaccine requirements for large indoor gatherings over 500 people. And you should only wear a mask if your bong hits are extra dank. There's California Governor Gavin Newsom photographed maskless Sunday at the Rams game despite an indoor mandate. If there were ever a sign COVID's over, listen to his lame defense.
Given your history with this issue, should you maybe have reconsidered taking the mask off for the photo, for the image, the message that it might send?
I mean, of course. I was trying to be gracious, and I made a mistake. I was trying to be gracious and took the mask off for a brief second. But no, I encourage people to continue to wear them.
Liar! He should double mask for being so two-faced. But sadly, not everyone's ready to be done with COVID.
Janet! Oh my gosh, Janet, where is your mask and why aren't you 30 feet away from me right now?
Because we're both vaccinated and tested negative this morning.
Okay, well...
Plus we had COVID before,
no,
so we have antibodies.
No, you're using a computer, aren't you worried about Y2K?
Keith, that was 20 years ago. Also, COVID's almost over, you gotta stop being so paranoid. Remember last summer when you refused to go swimming because of shark attacks? At my pool party.
Well, okay, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I like freaking out because it gives my life meaning, but not anymore. No, it's time for Keith to start living. Oh my God, a shark! Get my mask! He's clearly not vaccinated.
Oh. I did not see that coming. Props to Stuart Varney for playing the shark. Scrappy little animal that guy is. Geraldo.
Aye, aye.
It's February 1st. It's over. Let's party. We're going out.
Is it February 1st? I lost
track. Next month, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right. 28 glorious days, you sons of bitches.
Why aren't I in Florida?
I don't know. One of your many homes, perhaps.
No, I think that it's...
You got your rose-colored glasses on.
I do. It's after my eyes get red because of...
The pot.
So anyway, I think... I like the idea of people making their own choice, except the whole thing going on in Virginia with Glenn Youngkin. Nice guy, Republican, I wish him the best. But he has a tip line that, to me, is creepier than mask mandates. When you have a tip line, if someone is going to teach critical race theory, so there's a tip line, snitch on the people teaching CRT. So the tip line is creepier than the CRT to me. I just think that let people evolve. They're getting their pharmaceuticals. It's happening. Today's nice. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better than that.
Yep.
So I think all things in their time.
All right. Tyrus, I believe that if it's over for the leaders, then it's over for us, or we have a revolution. Like if they enforce rules on us and they break them, and we get in trouble, then we have to have a revolution.
Come on, Greg. How can you be so flippant? All of you. Shame on all of you. You should all be wearing masks. I should be wearing a mask. Not right.
You should be wearing a mask.
But I can hypocrite myself. It's not the point, Greg. You're just like that QAnon leader, right-wing, white nationalist Bill Maher, who says he was tired of masks.
Yes.
Bill, I'll save you a seat. Welcome. The attacks on common sense is unreal. And that was my best Whoopi Goldberg impersonation, because no one says flippant like she does.
Yes. Flippant man.
Yeah, they are flippant because they are picking fights with the wrong people. And just this last week, I've seen Judge Jeanine. They went after Judge Jeanine.
Yeah.
Nobody goes after Judge Jeanine. I wouldn't. I would rather fight a bear, a lion, a tiger, and perform cesarean C-section on a gorilla before I would fight Judge Jeanine. So, all because of masks.
She was my prom date.
No,
Judge
she
Jeanine?
wasn't. No, really?
I'm lying.
That's more depressing than the empty vault, Geraldo. I wanted that to be
But
real.
just like the vault, he had us.
Yes, he did have it. He did have it. He did.
I was like, tell me more.
Yeah.
Because it could be.
Yeah.
It could be. No, that's why you're the master. So, Kat, I came up with an idea of an app that tells people restaurants and bars and stores that aren't doing mandates.
Yes.
So that you can go. But I don't have the technology to do it. Can your husband do this tonight?
He better. Because I agree with you. I went to a bar where they made you wear your mask as you were passing through the door.
Exactly.
And then you got to take it off. It doesn't make sense. None of the mandates make sense, including the Vax card. Like when I had COVID this last time, I could have gone to any bar I wanted to.
This last time.
And just show them, the second time.
She's literally had it 8
and
times.
just
It's like a
show
walking
them my
venereal
Vax
disease.
card.
Yes.
And because they ask you, do you have your Vax card? They don't ever, I wouldn't even have to lie. They never asked, do you have the COVID? They would have never asked me. I could have gone right in. I did not do that. I drank at home and on the park bench because I'm a good citizen.
Yes.
But that was up to me to make that decision. There's this idea that if you don't support the mandates, you see how ridiculous it all is, that you don't think COVID is real.
Right. Right.
No, it's real. I had it twice.
Greg, I forgot.
What?
I pulled a gut filled on the plane today.
What'd you do?
I brought a lollipop. Had it in my mouth the whole time, and at one point the stewardess said, "Clever." Clever. I'm like, what I'm eating.
That's a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
Oh, you had a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was a CBD. Or...
I would like.
Why'd I gotta be weed?
Julie,
Damn, dog.
keep the masks going into public bathrooms. That's about it.
I mean, I personally love masks. I mean,
Yes.
and first of all, that's a gag is not a mask, just so you know.
Yes.
I've been doing it wrong.
Okay, just wanted to let Cameron know there's a difference. But no, I mean, I welcome the masks. I enjoy the masks. I love the fact that nobody can see who I am. Although I will say 2 years later, I look at myself a little differently, like I'm ready for a facelift. But the other thing that I'm going to miss about COVID is like just, being able to be in your own home, in the privacy of your own home. I can smoke pot with my cat. And it's not even frowned upon. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's...
My cat's dead, but that's different.
The problem with pot is you never notice.
Yeah.
It's February 1st. It's the beginning of the end. It's not going to happen all at once, as Geraldo points out correctly. But it's happening when you're watching it. You're watching this thing unravel before your eyes.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. You are not ending the mask mandate during Black History Month.
Okay.
We are not sharing the stage enough. We already got the shortest days. End it in March.
All right.
February is ours, Gutfeld.
All right, I'm sorry.
Do not put it out there.
Oh, God. I should have checked.
He has 2 Latinos.
Flip it, Gutfeld.
Yes.
Flip it.
Up next, Dems don't want to discuss how they threw border agents under the bus.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.